We are in the heart of the Gulch. I'm your host, Tony Mendoza, but as you can see, we're not in the studio today. We're at the MCC, the Music City Center, CMA Fest 2025. We got Jake Worthington in the building.
That's right. You got to move the refrigerator.
That's right, sir.
Yeah.
How you feeling, man?
I feel good, my friend. I'm glad to be here. This is an exciting time. I've been fortunate to come to town during this time of year over the years, and it's never been a letdown. Something you can't do anywhere else always happens here around here.
Do you feel the aura when you come to Nashville and when you're around Nashville? And talk to me about what it's been like, in your time while you've been grinding, man. You've been grinding, now you're starting to get all the limelight, and it's feeling great now.
Well, thank you. Hell yeah, man. I love this town. If it wasn't for this town, a good chance we wouldn't have no country music, at least the way we know it. And for years, it's been good to me. And just like anything you love, it's going to hurt you every now and then. But I don't know how to. I don't want to do nothing else. I don't know nothing more. I don't know anything else that makes more sense than country music to me.
I love that. Well, talk to me about your latest single, man. It Ain't the Whiskey.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Man, I feel like they're playing a big old joke on me, man. It seems like folks are liking that one online and stuff.
Great music video.
Thank you. Yeah, we had fun, buddy. Oh, Ethan Williams down there in Lewisburg, he helped us out, on the popo job there. And my wife, Sophie, got to be in the video, which was fun, and
your facial expressions in that music video kill it every single time.
Well, the interesting thing about that video is we just had family and friends on the set, so all we was doing was cutting up, and that's what they captured, I reckon.
Well, talk to me about your wiener dog.
I got one.
You got a wiener?
Yeah, buddy. I do. He's a mousing and a snake band little son of a gun, buddy.
Well, I could tell you one thing is that when meeting you, sir, I think it's so amazing to see your presence, because when you walk in the room, I swear that everyone I saw just watched you walk through the room. Is it the same way when you have a wiener dog?
Yeah, if you have a wiener dog in your hand or on your hip there, they damn sure ain't looking at you, buddy. They're looking at the wiener.
Well,
you asked.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Oscar, we got a wiener dog, Oscar, and he definitely gets all the attention.
Now, I want to ask you a question, and for the fans, all the fans that are listening to your music, streaming it on Spotify, I want to know your answer to this. Mm-hmm. What do you feel in your discography is your most underrated song in your discography that you want people to go back and listen? It may not have all the streams.
That's a great question. I love that. I love the swing stuff that we got recorded. It Ain't Got You to Hold's a fun song. I'd love to hear State You Left Me and get a shot at getting heard again. And that's a great question. I hadn't thought about that. I never, because we don't know what people are gonna like or not.
Never do.
We just have to. I feel like when we make records, we got to believe anything and everything on that record the whole way, and whatever happens. I tell you, one of my favorite songs that's on that first record is one called "Closing Time." I wrote it with Nick Walsh, and he's an old friend of mine. We've been coming back and forth to this town for years,
Walsh.
Yeah,
Our boy.
Y'all know Nick?
Come on,
man. He's one of the
best songwriters in Nashville. Wait, hold on. Nick.
Yeah.
My man, we love you so much here at Heart of the Gulch, and Nick Walsh is a badass songwriter.
Yeah, buddy.
Now, I want to ask you this question along songwriting, okay? What's it like when you have music that means so much to you, but when you bring those ideas in a songwriting room, right, and where Nick will kind of tear it down a little bit, where you got to take criticism on the songs that mean something to you, what's that process been like?
Well, you kind of run into that early on. You can't get your feelings hurt in them rooms or nothing like that. And these days, and I've been fortunate just to kind of get to write with like-minded folks, and to where we don't typically run too much into any kind of problems like that. my favorite songs are the ones that we ride into. Some people, do a little bit better having a kind of a direction to write towards, and that probably makes the most sense in terms of, being ethical about it or something. But, I always like writing line for line and kind of finding out what we're writing towards. And, you just got to keep an open mind, and it ain't about saying the right thing. It's about, being willing to say the wrong thing to get the right thing.
Well, speaking of the right and wrong thing, what I got to you right there is a spin the wheel. I want you to pick that up and put it right here on your lap.
All right.
Now, pass me the mic, and I want you to spin the wheel. Let's see what question we get.
Okay. Can you see this?
Oh, it's right here. It's on you right here. Yeah, you got it.
What we got?
All right, what's your top 3 favorite non-country albums?
Oh, that's a good one. Back in Black, AC/DC.
Oof. Come on now.
Oh man, that's a great question. I like. Dang boy, you got me. Freddie Powers has a jazz record that I really love, and I love.
One more, and you can just tell me the artist. Don't worry about the name of the album.
The record.
Yeah.
Hell, Frank Sinatra's pretty.
Oh
bad.
my gosh! Come on.
He's a bad man.
Jake, that is a bad man right there. Let's do one more here.
All right.
Pass me that mic right there. Go ahead. Let's see what happens. All right, we already did that one, but let's go to the one next to it. Yeah, you did it. Do it again. Oh, there you go. What's in your tour bag?
Snuff. Snuff and guitar strings and guitar picks.
Well, you know what? I'm going to leave you, because I know you got some stuff to do, but I'm going to leave you with my last 2 questions here. And this question means a lot to me, and it means a lot to the viewers out there that are watching you, okay? Imposter syndrome, right? Never feeling like you're enough. You have a little voice in the back of your head sometimes, whether you're going in stages like the Grand Ole Opry or playing in any stage in CMA Fest. Sometimes you don't wake up as hot as you feel sometimes.
I'd say more times than not.
So I want to know what keeps you on that path, keeps you grinding it out here, putting one boot in front of the other, and what pieces of advice can you give to our fans that are watching this today?
Well, I'll just put it to you plain here. It was told to me by one of my songwriting heroes. We got to talking about that kind of thing. Some days you can just want to flat out give up on yourself, and I think that goes in just anything you do for work or a profession or a living, but especially anything you love. But what I was getting at, he told me, he's like, I could quit tomorrow, but nothing's ever going to stop me from waking up at 3 in the morning and needing to write something down or needing to get it out. And in them little moments of, I guess, lightning in a jar or a bottle, to me, those little 15 seconds or 5 minutes you get at a time outweigh the 5 years that it can sometimes feel like.
You're absolutely right, man. You said it so well. So, my last question. It's 2025. We're filming this at CMA Fest in 2025.
You're damn right.
What can the fans expect the rest of this year and the top of 2026 from you, Jake?
I think they can expect more live country music.
Real country.
That's right, baby. Live country music. I think I feel like folks want to hear, for better or worse, the real thing, and there's a lot of great artists that are coming out putting records out that have a traditional sound and feel, and they're going out there with hot bands, and that's what I'm excited about.
I hope one day you get to. Have you played Floore's Country Store in Helotes, Texas?
Oh, buddy,
dude,
have I ever?
Come on, that's the hometown. That's the hometown,
yeah.
man. And you played Green before, right?
I have. We're supposed to go back there here real soon.
Okay.
But Floore's, man, I'd have to say that might be my favorite in Texas. That to me is, as far as what's still running and going and making it happen. That place right there is a staple.
Well, you know what? You're a staple in country music. My name is Tony Mendoza. We're still here in the heart of the Gulch, and I will see you guys next time. See y'all later.
Buddy, that was great.
That was a great interview.
I appreciate it, Tony.